coming in fast. Here we go, we got them right here along the banks. This is the hardest part here because sometimes they get stuck on the rocks that are here. I've been skunked for the past 5 trips. I went to Port Aransas, went to different spots, and nothing. I figured that out of one of these trips I'd catch something nice, but hey, getting skunked is part of the game. Some people only show you the victories, which is fine, but I like to be realistic, so before this trip, I got skunked 5 times. And even before that, it's been really hard for me to go fishing. If you didn't know, about 3 weeks ago, we just had a baby girl, so I've been at the house doing my best, trying to, keep it in order, watching my 2 other kids, everything that a father does. And it's been tough to go out fishing, but finally got the chance to go fishing. And besides the skunks, I figured that we'd try something that we already know how to do to boost the morale. It's been a while since I've caught a nice fish. And I know that I'm not going to travel to Port Aransas right away and catch a kingfish or a 45-inch bull red right away. So we figured we'd start a little slow and go to a place that we know we just might have a better chance at catching something. So let's go ahead and load up. Let's head to the bait store and get some fish for bait. And after that, let's go fishing. Alright, first impressions, as soon as I pull up, there's a jellyfish right almost to the parking lot, and the water is super high. Look at this. Damn, all the jellyfish. The water got this high. Here it comes. Look at that. Our feet are gonna get wet, but this ain't winter, so, oh, it is cold. It's cold water. Check it out. This side is super high. Super high. Oh, I love it. I love it when it's kind of wonky like this because nobody's fishing. Wow, that wind is really blowing right now. But what I'm going to do here is I got an 8-ounce weight. I'm going to cast it out into the current to see how much my weight is going to drift. We got a northeast wind. The current is going to be really bad in the channel. I was going to go to Galveston Fishing Pier, but there was a lot of people out there. This place looked pretty empty. But I know on days that it's like this, the fishing can be good here. So let's find out how bad the current is real quick. It just hit the bottom. Pretty sure it drifted pretty hard. Alright, we got Seawolf's favorite bait here. This is at Seawolf Park. We got the crab. We're gonna chop it in half real quick. Nicely and humane. Look at that, perfect. I didn't feel a thing. Now we're gonna get our breakaway bait elastic to wrap it on a crab so it doesn't fly off. And if you're a subscriber, you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you know that I like to use this on shad and crab. This extends the life of the bait in the water because it prevents pinfish and other little critters like that from eating the inside of the crab. It also stays on the hook too when you cast it out real hard, when you cast 100 yards. Perfect. That should stay down. That wind is blowing straight into it. Well, at least we didn't get a bird's nest. That was an actual hit, or was it the... Huh, I think I just had a run, but I don't know if it was a fish or it was actually the boat going through. Oh, I think I do have a fish on right here. Yep. I think so. Finally got a run. We'll see right now if it starts to pull drag. Did it drop it? I might have dropped it actually. Nope, I think we're on now. Yep. There we go. We finally have a fish on. Finally. Yes. Feels a little heavy. Hopefully it's something good. It's coming in fast. Here we go. We got them right here along the banks. This is the hardest part here because sometimes they get stuck on the rocks that are here, and I think I might have one around this one too. There we go. I'll be stuck. Yep. You guys. There we go. Come off. Got stuck on some rocks there. Dude, it got stuck on some rocks down there for a sec.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like,
Got a little drum here.
maybe lift it over the rail for you?
Yeah,
Or do you want to walk through the gate? How do you want to do it?
try not to get too tangled up on this, on the line here.
Ooh, I don't want to lift it.
Yeah, I'll get it from the gate.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna might need it for you.
All right, cool, thank
I
you.
was able to lift him up. I ain't going over the
Oh yeah, I know.
Were you still open the gates?
We're gonna check a nice drum here. We're gonna get a good picture of it right now. Yeah. Oh, let me bring it over. Check out a beautiful drum here. Caught a crab at Seawolf Park. Man, finally you got a bite. We've been here since 7. It's like noon already. Finally got something. It's a drum, but it's something. Check it out. All right, let's let it go. After releasing the drum, unfortunately, the drum was unable to swim into the water. This happens for many reasons, but here I think that maybe the fish was left out for too long in combination with fighting for a long time, coming out of deeper water. The channel is pretty deep at Seawolf Park. It can go up to 40 feet deep. So here on a cast out, max depth is probably about 20 feet. So I personally didn't feel like I had the fish out for too long, max maybe a minute, but I released it and I thought it was going to swim down, but unfortunately it didn't. So what we did is we got a sabiki rig and we started casting towards it. We walked all around the park from the bulkhead where I usually fish at to all the way down to the playground to try to catch up to this drum. Fortunately, some guys out there had a Walmart special double drop rig and they were able to reel in the fish. And once we reeled it in, I got a knife and I was able to poke the swim bladder to release the air out of the fish. Luckily, with the help from these guys, we saved this fish and we let it go and it swam down right away. Perfect. I'm glad this happened. So, which is from now on, I'm carrying this little thing here. I'll show you.
I've always wanted to learn how to take the air. Now I get to see it.
Well, I mean, it might not work here. You might just have to put it underwater and hold it down.
There it goes.
There it goes. I try not to put it in too deep because it's. You hear it?
¿Se oyen cómo se está saliendo el aire?
I try not to put it in too deep because you can hurt the fish, but
I can stun it, you know.
there it goes. You hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You see, look how much it went.
See.
It went down. Where's that net?
Right.
So you guys, you check it out, guys. You can get one of these injectors here from Amazon for like 20 bucks, and this is what you need. You take off the pooling part off of it, and you have the tube here, and then this is the syringe that it comes with, and you use this here. The air goes through there, and then he's basically burping the fish. So this here is a must. You can buy other ones online, but I feel like this seems to be like the more durable one.
Allow us some videos on TikTok?
Yeah, you should be able to do. So we walked all the way from the bulkhead, the southwest corner of the bulkhead, literally walked all across to past that pier into the rocks, and we were finally able to get that drum up. I aired it out, we put it down, and then it finally, after like a minute, it swam straight down. We haven't seen the surface back up. But thanks to this guy here, man. This guy helped me out. He walked with me.
Yeah.
We tried netting it, and we casted spoons at it. It took the old Walmart double drop rig to finally get it in. All right, guys, so in the video I mentioned that I'm using 17-pound line. Let me make a clarification real quick on why I do that, so check it out. This is the Okuma Cortez. This is the size 5 right here. Check it out. You see it has black mono. This is the 17-pound. The reason that I'm using thin mono on my casting convention reels is because I can get much more distance. You're also less prone to break-offs, because the thing with mono is that it wants to come off the spool versus braid. It wants to stay in the spool. If you don't adjust your braid right, like if most of the time when I'm casting on braid on a conventional, I cast it out first to make sure to get all these kinks and like indentations out of it. So like that, the line doesn't like to dig in. It's a little softer versus being completely packed in there, which is why I cast it out first. If you don't do that, there's a chance that if you're laying your line pretty tight on here, what's going to happen is that it's going to get stuck. You're going to crack off right away. So this is why I'm starting to use mono. Mono wants to come off right off the reel. It doesn't get indented into or dig itself into the spool like braid does. I've been casting way better. Hardly no burst nets, absolutely zero crack offs. All right, so I'm using mono on the conventionals to cast out further, less accidents, and plus it looks better. Check it out, it's black. All right, guys, appreciate it. That's just a quick tip. See y'all next video.